What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing. Okay, what's going on, y'all? Now, before we get into what we're here to talk about, let me let you guys know one thing. Now, tonight is the Whether You Like It or Not panel, so make sure you guys tune in at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Be sure to go to the Whether You Like It or Not playlist so you guys can get the link so you guys can set your reminders, and also look on each one of our community walls so you guys can get the link and set your reminders, because I've been getting complaints for the last weekend, well, for the last week rather, that people are not getting notifications and they are not seeing our videos on their homepage. So we got to make sure that everybody gets to see this so we can get our thing going back again. Alrighty then. So with that being said, that's pretty much all that we got right now. Anything else I need to let you guys know about, I will let you guys know at the end of the video. So we're here to talk about Tasha K and Milagro Gramz and the whole Megan Thee Stallion thing. This is not going to be no long video. And to be honest, the main reason why I'm talking about this is because it's kind of intriguing, it's interesting, and there's really nothing else to talk about right now in the blogs. There's really nothing going on. And this is just something to give you guys to watch before the panel starts or whatever. And that's pretty much the gist of it all. Now, I've fallen into this whole Tasha K, Storm Monroe, Milagro Gramz, Megan Thee Stallion tip, and all that stuff by looking at Coffee City. I don't know if you guys are aware of who Coffee City is, but this person just so happened to pop up on my timeline, and I just so happen to be enthralled into a lot of these videos that she released. And she was following the Megan and Milagro Gramz case, and another person that's actually doing a swell job at following that Megan Milagro case is ConsciouzTV. I really enjoy ConsciouzTV. So if you don't know who ConsciouzTV is, I'm gonna leave his link down in the comment. No, I'm gonna leave his link in the description box so y'all can go over there and tune in to him. I've worked with Conscious before. He's a really good time, and he's funny as fuck. Trust and believe me, he is. But however, so Megan Thee Stallion has sued Milagro Gramz. It's very reminiscent of the lawsuit that has gone down with Cardi B and Tasha K, which, Tasha K was sued for $4 million or whatever. So now Megan is coming for her money. Now, as I said before, I'm not stupid and I'm not lame, so I'm not going to sit up here and act like I don't know who Milagro Gramz is, because I know exactly who she is. I'm full aware of who she is. I've seen some of her work before, and I'm just going to be honest, it just seems like it's more so catered to the Barbs and Tory Lanez, and I just don't rock with the Barbs and Tory Lanez. I just don't rock with that shit. But I can say that she's a strong, opinionated voice, and among one of the biggest content creators out here in the T sector. She's up there with the Armand Wiggins and the Tasha K's and the Storm Monroes and the people like that. So regardless of what I think about the content itself, I would never take away what they bring to the table. Okay, so shout out to Milagro, because I have watched some of her stuff before. Right. So recently Tasha K came out, and Tasha K had some things to say about what is going on with Milagro. And I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys hear some of what she said, because I thought it was pretty interesting that she said what she said. So I'm gonna put this thumbnail up here so you guys can listen in on what Tasha said, and then we're gonna get into some of the things that Milagro has said. So let's go ahead and get into it, y'all.
If they say apologize, what's wrong with, hey, you know what, Megan, I'm a black woman, you're a black woman. If you felt that I did something to you, even though it was not my intention, I apologize, and I want to apologize to the world. There's nothing wrong with that apology. People will forget 30 seconds later, and it will bring you so much more popularity, so much more eyes. And you may say, I don't need no popularity because you a G, you from the hood, you got something to prove. I don't need that. I'm good. But yet you online crying, talking about you don't know how much is this gonna cost, how you gonna get it. My lawyers came to me, now they trying to back out because they thought they would be able to tell you what was in your best interest. by having you have a representative, and to me, they are representing you right, because had my white Jewish lawyers would have told me to apologize, I wouldn't be $4 million in debt. But you know what they told me? They told me, cuss that bitch out. They said, cuss that hoe out, Tasha, cuss that bitch out. She just called. She just asked for a settlement. She just asked you to apologize. Cuss that hoe out. And every time I cuss that lady out, they got $20K a month. But man, your pride is in the way. You can't even look to see that I went through this so that you wouldn't have to. But if you're starting to take another path, then that is on you. But it's not designed for you to win. It's designed to drain you financially and mentally and physically and spiritually, the same way you drained her by talking about her financially, physically, and spiritually. Because if she somehow believes your words, whether they're big or not, whether they come across her platform or her algorithm or not, she has internalized what you said, because words are powerful, and therefore she cannot adequately do her job until your voice is going out of her head. And what is she going to do? She's going to put her money spiritually where her mouth is and where her intentions are. And she is going to do everything she can to take you down. But there's a fourth way out of this, Millie. There's a fourth way out of this. As a matter of fact, I just signed my deal last week. We just signed a bankruptcy promotion deal. Can you believe that? Can you believe that shit? Out of all these lawyers on YouTube that's been telling you about my bankruptcy, right? Telling you, oh, Tasha K is going to jail, bankruptcy fraud and all this shit. Why would the bankruptcy lawyers come say, hey, Tasha, can you market our bankruptcies? Can you market our bankruptcy firms? But I'm going to jail. I'm going to federal prison. So, that's just from one sister to another. You ain't got to stress. You ain't got to get your blood pressure up. Who you got to prove something to? Like I said, an apology will be forgotten about in 30 minutes. Who cares? Let her have it. But the moment you stop engaging with her, there's nothing for her to talk about. Stop reporting on her. We have not lost a beat by not reporting on Cardi. None of that. We ain't lost no money. We are still going. And guess what? She's getting paid and will be paid in under 5 years. But it has not impeded on Tasha K's name, hasn't stopped Tasha K's hustle, hasn't stopped Tasha K's back. But had I would have kept playing with her, when a person ain't got shit to lose, you going where they going. This is a lady that don't care how far she got to go. She's been in court with me for years. Obviously, the point is bigger than just the money. I will go to hell. I don't want to go to hell. Baby, I'm going, you go this way, I go that way. Because anybody that want to kill themselves, anybody that says kill my viewers, that is devil behavior. I'm not about that life. And I ain't got shit to prove to nobody. She proved to nobody. My ego is not that big, but I will. And I had lawyers at the time telling me, because I had never been in a situation like this. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't even know. Let me tell you something else too, Millie. I could have easily said, I'm going to ignore this case. I'm going to let it go into default. Like Star Marie's case, she ignored it. She got served. She ignored it. I think her default judgment was $250,000. Star Marie's default judgment in our case was $250,000. So for people saying she didn't sue Cardi, Cardi didn't sue her. She did. She just did not care. She just let it go into default. And when she let it go into default, she didn't go into bankruptcy, but it wasn't a tort. It wasn't a tort, which means this is a torturous effect on you. This is something you can't shake. This caused you imminent life danger, and therefore you're going to pay this. It's no different than you killing somebody and a family sues you, and you can't take that. You can't take that back. You killed that person, right? And so for Star Marie, that was smart. But had I would have done that and then taken it into bankruptcy, I probably would have probably came out with like $500,000. I would have only had to pay like $50,000 of that in a bankruptcy.
So in response to that, Milagro said, can no hoe using social media play moral police with me? I don't give a what the accusation is. Y'all feel justified as doing and saying that y'all do towards me because insert reasoning doesn't matter. It's hypocritical. End of discussion. I see people relishing in what's going on. And when I ask myself why, it goes back to what it's always been. Y'all love the idea of humbling the ghetto bitch. I pray to God, and even if there's a lesson to be learned, it's a blessing. Okay. So I just pretty much let y'all hear some of what Tasha K said because I didn't play the whole thing. I only played the part that really mattered to me. And then I showed you guys what Milagro said, but that was more than what she actually said. She said more than that. I know Coffee City has all of that, but I don't really, I'm running on, borrow time because I'm trying to get ready for the panel. But all I gotta say is this, y'all. We can say whatever we want about Tasha K. I wholeheartedly agree with Tasha K. I do. And I know that there's some people out there that may not agree with her in the least bit. They may not agree with her at all. But I agree with Tasha K. I agree with her because who better to tell Milagro about herself in this situation than her? She's been through that already, and she's going through that already, and she's going through a bankruptcy, and she has to pay this woman for the next 4-5 years. So in her defense, it's like she's pretty much saying, listen, I've been through this shit already. You're a black, a young black media blogger on the rise. I don't want to see you going through the same thing that I did. All Cardi asked me to do was take my videos down, and I chose to be a hard ass and just say, fuck you and what you got to say. I'm keeping my videos up just to prove a point. And the only thing that I proved was I ain't got no money to be paying you no $4 million. And now I got to go into bankruptcy and do all of this extra shit. That's pretty much what that was. So, in my opinion, what Tasha said was not wrong. She didn't do anything wrong and she didn't say anything wrong. And the attitude that Milagro has, in my opinion, is that same exact attitude that Tasha had when Cardi B went after her. So I just feel as though at the end of the day, you should really listen to Tasha K. Now, one could say, well, Tasha K is a hypocrite. She can't tell me nothing. Look at what she did with Cardi. But you got to look at it like this though. Experience is what speaks. You know what I mean? And what Tasha is saying is based off the things that she has experienced on her own when it comes down to lawsuits. Even Storm Monroe even came out and said that he feels that Milagro should apologize to Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I mean? Because if she did apologize, it may soften the blow because it may show that okay, she really ain't that bad of a person. I can let it go. Something like that. And I do agree with Storm wholeheartedly. I think he said that on Conscious TV channel. Like, I do think that sometimes you just gotta swallow your pride because you gotta understand this is your livelihood. Okay, this is your livelihood. Don't nobody got time to be getting garnished, especially if you got this and a real 9 to 5 job going along. Don't nobody got time to be getting garnished and all that other stupid ass shit. No one has time for that. So you need to do whatever you can to protect yourself and your assets. That's really the truth of the matter. But people want to play hardball. But I don't know. Like I said, at the end of it all, I feel like Milagro is going to have to see this the hard way, to be honest, because she's not going to listen to nobody, and not no more than the likes of a Storm Monroe or a Tasha K, because I really don't think she got respect for neither one of them. So she's not going to listen to anything that they say. Like, it probably in her mind, why the fuck y'all even talking to me? And why the fuck y'all got something to say about what the fuck I'm doing? Y'all need to focus on your own self. That might be the attitude that she got. And if that is the attitude that she got, I can't really get mad at her having that kind of attitude. You know what I mean? I can't be mad with her for having that kind of attitude, to be quite honest. I mean, I'm just being real. So I don't know, but in my humble opinion, I think that she should listen to Tasha. You know what I mean? And I don't agree with Tasha on a lot of things, but I definitely agree with her on what she said in this situation. So Milagro, you got some things to think about, honey, because Megan is not letting up. You know she ain't. And that's just the bottom line. But y'all, I got to get up out of here. But before I do, I got to inform you guys about my nomination. Once again, I'm gonna put it in y'all face until it's time to end voting. I am nominated for Boss Babe Content Creator of the Year, honey. I'm nominated, baby. This is my 5th nomination. This is my long nomination of the year. And we want to win this year. I was nominated last year for YouTuber of the Year and Podcast of the Year with Jamar, and now I'm up for Content Creator of the Year. Not only should you guys vote for me, but also my My contemporaries, Bondi Blue, Really Be, Binge Worthy. Then you have Hemingway, Dario on the Jason Reality platform. And not only that, you have Miguel and different other people, Chef Dun Dun, all these different people that I know and that I'm cool with. Make sure you guys vote for all of us, support all of us. The link will also be in the description box as well as the comment section in the pinned comment. I will talk to you guys later, and I will see you guys for the Whether You Like It or Not panel tonight at 8:30, right after this video. Talk to you guys later. Bye, y'all.